A woman who believes in non-traditional gender roles goes on the Pop the Balloon and Find Love show. And let's just see how that goes.
Okay. Welcome. And what's your name?
Hi, my name is Ashley.
Ashley, how old are you?
I'm 25.
Okay. And what do you do?
I'm an actress, and I also work in the education department of a theater, and I teach kids musical theater.
Okay. That's fun. What are some things you like to do for fun?
I love to do karaoke. I like to hang out with my friends and my family and also travel. I've also gotten into pageantry lately, so that's something fun and new.
Okay. And what do you look for in a man?
Real quick, what do you think about her? What is that? Sleep. I've never seen that before.
I don't know. She's giving this artsy look. I've seen those at Urban Outfitters and Anthropology,
Okay.
like the little lace gloves and stuff.
Okay. I ain't gonna lie, that threw me off a little bit.
Yeah, she claims she seems to be really artsy because I'm gonna tell you, I'm not going out there like that.
Got you. All right, let's keep going.
I'm looking for somebody that's really kind-hearted and somebody who has emotional intelligence as well as emotional availability, and someone who's just like wanting to do things with their life.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. And what are some of your deal breakers?
Smokers,
Premium.
and yes, and if you do drugs, no ma'am. I am also not open to dating someone with children, and if you're easily jealous or controlling or combative, that is a no from me.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Sounds good. So we did get some pop balloons.
Okay.
Let's go on over there to see why they ended up popping. All right. Your name and age.
Tank, 28.
Okay. And Tank, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I do smoke marijuana from time to time.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
That's it.
Okay. So prior to her saying that you did have your balloon unpopped, why so?
She look good. I mean, well educated. I liked everything.
Thank you.
Okay. Now, is he someone that's your type?
Oh, yeah, he looks nice.
Thank you.
All right. We got two more down over here. Your name and age.
My name is Destin, 27.
And Destin, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I do smoke a little bit. A little marijuana.
Okay. Now, before she said that, why did you have your balloon unpopped?
Well, she looks good. Like the natural look. Like the dress. She looks good.
Thank you.
And now, is he someone that's your type?
Shaper.
I wouldn't say off the top of the cuff. Yes.
Okay. Got it. No problem.
Okay.
Let's go over here. Your name and age.
I'm Jerron. I'm 27.
And Jerron, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I smoke a little bit. I do stand-up comedy. Sometimes I got to smoke to just think sporadically. It's just a part of what I do sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Alrighty.
Okay. Now, is he someone that's your type?
I wouldn't say so. However, I do like this top that you're wearing. This is really nice. Actually, the whole fit. I like the fit.
Okay, that hurts my feelings a little bit.
Someone didn't like it. And someone else likes it.
It's okay. It's okay.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Let's head on back. Ooh, okay. We've got 5 guys left. Let me hand you a pick.
Okay. Wow.
There you go. I am going to have you pop 1 balloon.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop 1. Okay.
Pop that
Your
shit.
name and age?
Aggressive.
Miss Gervins, I'm 25.
25, okay. And Gervins, why was your balloon unpopped?
Well, I like how she looks, and she's an actress and stuff like that. It's cool.
Sounds good. And why'd you end up popping his?
I think you're a little bit too tall for me.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
You never got that
How
one.
tall are you?
I'm 6'8".
6'8", yeah.
Dang. Okay. Yeah.
That's crazy.
A lot of girls would love that. However, I know I'm tiny.
Yeah, I like a fun size. You know what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
I don't see no problem.
Hey, thanks.
Sounds good.
You do yoga?
Yes.
Damn, I do yoga too.
Okay, well, I don't do it often.
Hey, we can do it together.
Well, we can't end two more. I'm so sorry.
All right. Thank you. I just keep that way.
Okay.
Okay. We've now got 4 guys left. Go ahead and ask them a question.
What is a social cause that you're passionate about and why?
Okay. What is a social cause you're passionate about and why? Name and age first.
My name is Phil. I'm 26. I would say a social cause that I'm passionate about is the wealth gap in my community. It's closed. It's closing, but there's still a lot of work. There's still a lot of improvement. And I believe that we have to do a better job at taking ownership and creating opportunities and infrastructure for ourselves.
That's it. Yeah. Your name and age and answer to her question.
Daniel, 26. And a social cause that I would say I'm passionate about is education, specifically for Black males, because I am a Black male. So just exposure to education and then actually using that as an outlet to reach out, connect with people, and develop a career. So I'm currently a student, so I understand the importance of education. So I would say I'm passionate about that one.
Okay, great.
Your name and age and the answer to her question.
My name is Arthur, 27. I would say the same as far as education, because obviously I'm a school resource officer as well. So I'm very passionate with my kids in the school. So that's it.
All right, sounds good. Name and age and answer to her question.
I'm Tevin, 28. We got to stop the violence, y'all. Like the Black on Black violence, gun violence. The rap music is great, but we just got to stop killing each other, please.
I have to say I'm really impressed by all their answers. Like, these young Black men are just like, have some really good causes, and a lot of them talking about educating other young Black men and young people.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, that's about it for me.
Okay, nice.
Okay.
Let's head on back and let's kind of throw your question back at you.
Okay. Yeah. I'm very passionate about disability advocacy. I have a brother that has epilepsy, so that's something that's really on my heart. I also volunteer at a Cook Children's. It's a children's hospital, so I love to take after people that are sick and that have disabilities as well. And immigration, women's rights, and I'm very passionate about my Black people and making sure they are safe in the community. So, yeah.
Okay. So I am now going to have you pop one balloon. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop that balloon.
Okay.
Okay. So why did you have your balloon unpopped?
She fine. The sleeves were throwing me off, but I looked past them.
They match my earrings.
Okay, I just never seen it before. It's different. I had to get used to it, but yeah, she fine. Yeah.
Okay. It's giving like Bridgerton vibes.
Oh,
yes.
I love a period piece. Okay.
And why'd you end up popping his balloon?
I love your answer. However, I would say that initially you are not my type.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
That's cool.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Let's head on back. We've got 3 guys left. Go ahead and ask them another
Yes.
question.
What do you believe is the role of a husband and a wife in a marriage?
Okay, we'll start there and come back.
Okay.
All right. What do you believe is the role of a husband and a wife?
I believe the husband is a provider, protector. I believe the woman is a nurturer and caring.
Okay. What about over here?
Daniel, 26. I believe I'm very traditional. So growing up, I was fortunate to grow up in a 2-parent household. So I got to see what marriage looked like. So I think that helped me understand. For me, I think a husband is the provider, of course, the protector, and he supports his woman in everything that she does. I think a woman is the nurturer, and it balances each other out. I think that a woman can also be leading in some other ways when it comes to organization and different things. But I think a husband fully supports a woman in everything that she decides to do.
Okay.
And what about over here?
I would say the roles of both the husband and wife are about creating structure. And also, it's important to value each other and have someone that's the protector and the nurturer as well. So there's a multitude of things. I don't want to say one specific thing, but I think it's about creating structure and making sure that you support one another and that you're there for each other.
Okay. Great.
Okay. All right.
I kind of want a little bit elaborate.
I like that all of their answers were all of them were kind of traditional, like man, protector and provider. It's good to see that kind of like mentality, just personally, in my opinion, because I value those traditional roles, and I know that they can change slightly, and that's okay too. But I appreciate it coming from these young Black men, especially a dude who comes from a 2-parent home.
Elaboration, because all 3 answers are a bit the same for me.
Okay.
Can I ask you to put some little pizzazz on that.
Little pizzazz.
Am I able to do that?
Let's have a little pizzazz in there.
Little pizzazz?
Yes.
Okay. In what way?
Like, what does it mean to be a nurturer to you?
For me to be a nurturer to somebody?
For me to be a nurturer, since you believe that a wife is the nurturing person.
I think a nurturer is somebody who does what they can do in their capacity to make sure that not just the household, but your spouse is taken care of in each endeavor. And I also believe that a nurturer is someone who doesn't just look out for themselves, but also looks out for their community and their family.
Okay.
Okay. Do you have anything specific to ask him, or what? You want me to add something, or
just if you want to add on to that?
Add on to just the tradition of marriage. So a husband being the leader is paying the bills, and the provider, he's paying the bills. Everything has context. So if we're talking a family, then, you know, a nurturer for a mother would be, you know, making sure that the kids are, you know, going to school, or cooking dinner, or because again, I'm traditional, but not to say that those roles are specifically made for her, but that's what what specifically for most of the time pertain to her. But in a marriage with a family, I would say that the nurturer for a mom would be to make sure that her husband feels wanted, making sure that she or he is feeling like the leader by just giving words of affirmation. And yeah, that's what I got.
okay?
Alrighty. Thank you.
And over here.
All right. Same question.
Yeah. Pizzazz.
I'm gonna say I don't have nothing else to add to it. I feel like if I do, I'm gonna just say everything everybody else is saying. So
Okay. That's all right.
All right.
You don't have to.
Okay. I am now going to have you pop a balloon.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready, go ahead.
Thank you.
All right. So why was your balloon unpopped?
So I appreciated everything that she said that she was looking for in a man. So I think that there was no specific reason for me to pop. So I wanted to just continue to hear everything, answer a couple questions, get a little warm, and yeah, that's why I kept it on pop.
And so why did you end up popping his balloon?
I don't like the word traditionalism when it comes to marriage. I don't mind some things that are traditional. However, I have some beef when it comes to you want wife to like do the children bearing or children rearing. I think there needs to be equal support when it comes to all of that, and cooking and cleaning, and it shouldn't just fully fall on the wife. I would like some equal support there. That may not be like all what you were thinking. However, when you say traditional, that is immediately just everything that comes into my mind.
I 100% agree. I'll articulate that better next time.
Okay.
Yeah, so first and foremost, I'm sorry, but I don't think I can help you with the childbearing.
No problem, babe.
Honey, if I can help you with the childbearing, we got some bigger issues.
For real.
But I mean, I don't particularly have a problem with her, you know, not wanting a traditional marriage, but I do feel like it was a trigger word for her. And I think that speaks to like
trauma,
something deeper. Yeah, something deeper that she has to work through, because this brother, I mean, the way he described it, he clearly said, I'm not saying these roles are 100% for you.
Right.
You know, but,
assigned or anything like
but
that.
I think within traditional marriage, you know, each party has, you know, their position, you know, and we support each other and we do everything to provide structure. And we've been married for a long time. So we know sometimes that the traditional roles don't work. You might be sick.
Right.
You know,
Love
we go through
picks up
stuff
for the other person.
Right. So we know that that's the case. But I think that depending on your upbringing, the household you come from, you know, you can see the traditional marriage, and you can see some of the worst parts of it, and think that that's what
it's supposed to look like, right?
It's supposed to look like, or it's going to look like for you if you go into a traditional marriage. So I think she kind of like, she could have missed out on a good dude just because she's triggered.
Yeah, exactly.
And she doesn't, you know, she has to work through that.
Technically, we are traditional, but in this day and age, things look a little bit different. Like, you know, I'm being back in the workforce. We're both working. Like, that's the way most households have to look. So, of course, you know, if you love me, you're going to pick up the slack. If there's nights that I'm really tired because I had to work late, you're gonna pick up and you're gonna cook dinner, right? That's what love looks like. It's not just like, oh, you supposed to be cooking the dinner, so you better figure it out. You know what I mean? And so I think, but
I do understand that, you know, traditionally, you know, in America, we've had a lot of male dominance. You know, sexism, things like that. But that's not what this brother was giving off
at all. But the word traditional threw her
was
off.
a trigger word for her. Yes.
Yeah, I think it's giving trauma.
Yeah, let's keep going. I agree.
Thank you. All right, we've got 2 guys left. Guys, any questions for our girl? Oh, he's ready. Okay. Let's hear it.
Just where do you live?
I live in Texas.
Okay.
Where do you live?
I live in Florida, Orlando.
Okay.
Do you mind long distance?
I don't mind long distance. However, when it comes to long distance, I think there needs to be a timeline of when people would be wanting to like move to wherever. And I don't see myself ever wanting to go to Florida.
I'm about to cash a $50,000 check for an accident I was involved in over 5 months ago. The same
Okay, what's wrong with Florida?
I don't know. I've never been there. And I don't function well in the heat.
Texas.
Texas.
Yes, I know. And I don't function well in Texas. So, yes, I used to live in Chicago for a while, and then I recently moved back to Texas. So I was like, oh, I'm melting.
Okay.
But yes.
Gotcha. I appreciate you.
So why'd you have your balloon unpopped for quite some time?
She's a good looking lady. Everything was going good. So other than location, that's it.
Yeah. Okay. Now, is he someone that's your type?
I would say you're in between not my type and my type.
Okay. Why? Why is he in between?
I think maybe the stature. Yeah.
The stature's the bad thing or it's the good thing?
It's not a bad thing.
Okay.
It's just like, I don't know, maybe you're too tall for me too.
Oh, God. Okay. All right. Sounds good. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you.
All right. Let's head over here.
Oh.
Okay. So now, is he someone that's your type?
I will say no.
Okay. All right. And why not?
It's not the height. I think maybe the hair, the facial hair, I'm not feeling it.
That's cool.
Yes.
So are you popping his?
I am. Can I? Thank you.
Right. So why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
I just wanted to hear out more. She spoke well for herself, and she seems to be intentional with how she goes about herself.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Well, that's all the balloons popped, unfortunately.
Yes.
Thank you so much for coming on. Let's give it up for her, guys. I'll take the mic.
That was it. What do y'all think? What do y'all think about traditional marriages? Do you support traditional marriages? Do you think that, sometimes our life experiences can trigger us when we hear the word traditionalism or traditionalist, and can that get in the way of us finding love?
Right.